values and principles of governance. 2. Articles 10, 73 and 75 of the Constitution require state officers at all times, whether in the public or private life, to behave in a manner that, among other things, 1. Brings honor to the nation and dignity to the office that a state officer owns. 2. Ensures decisions are not influenced by nepotism, favoritism, or other improper motives. 3. Demonstrate discipline and commitment in service to the people. And 4. Avoids demeaning the office that a state officer owns. 3. Article 10, 232, 235, and 236 of the Constitution and Section 59, 59A, 60, 62, 63, 64, and 65 of the County Government Act 2012, the County Government Act provide for the values and principles of public service and establish an elaborate regulatory framework for the establishment of county public offices and the recruitment and employment, deployment, transfer, and dismissal of county public officers. 4. Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33 of the County Government Act and the Standing Order number 65 of the Standing Orders of the County Assembly provide for the impeachment of county governors for 1. Gross violation of the Constitution, 2. Gross violation of any other law, and 3. Abuse of office, and 4. Gross misconduct. 5. The governor has, despite a previous impeachment process and warnings from the Senate, persisted in discreditable acts, the discreditable acts that singly and collectively amount to 1. Gross violation of the Constitution, 2. Gross violation of various national and county laws, 3. Gross abuse of office, and 4. Gross misconduct. 6. The indiscreditable acts have exposed the office of the governor, the office of the deputy governor, the assembly and its leadership, and the people of Meru County, the county, to national shame, scandal, embarrassment, ridicule, and disgrace. 7. The indiscreditable acts have created a toxic environment in which the governor cannot be legitimately expected or relied upon to work harmoniously with the deputy governor, county government staff, MCAs, and other elected leaders. 8. The governor's continued stay in office has persistently undermined effective and efficient service delivery and gravely hurt the interests of the people of the county. 9. The Assembly resolves to impeach the governor under Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33 of the County Government Act, and the Standing Orders 65 of the Standing Orders of the Assembly on the following grounds. Count 1. Misappropriation and misuse of county resources. 10. The governors has grossly violated, among others, Articles 10, 73, 201, 226, 226.5, 227, and 232 of the Constitution, Section 8, 12, 13, 1, 16, 17, and 35 of Leadership and Integrity Act 2012. The Integrity Act, Section 55 and 66 of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act 2013. The Procurement Act and Section 45(2) and 46 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. The Anti-Corruption Act by engagement, connivance, or complicity in the following. A. The embezzlement of county funds through the governor's sisters, Rose Kinya Gwantai and Miriam Gwantai, brother Ken Gwantai Murangeri, brother-in-law Nefat Kenywa, and the nephew to the governor's husband, Edwin Mutuma Murangeri, all of whom are from now on correctly referred to as the governor's relatives. B. The withdrawal of county funds under the guise of payments for various supplies by the governor relatives, yet they, i.e. the governor's relatives, are ineligible to tender for supplying goods or services to the county government. C. Paying full salary and benefits for more than a year to Dr. Ntoiti, CEO of County Revenue Board, Paul Mwaki, CEO of Liquor Board, Kenneth Kimathi Mbaye, CEO of the Meru Microfinance, and Joseph Kidore Mberia, CEO MEWAS, while knowing that those officers were not rendering any services to the county. And D. The diversion and misuse of county resources, including funds and motor vehicles to run the governor's private charity debt of Korea, despite a previous promise to the Senate in previous impeachment proceedings to refrain from conflicting official county operations and Korea operations. 11. Evidence of the governor's engagement, connivance, stroke complicity in the proceeding and gross violations of the Constitution and the law. 2. Gross misconduct, and 3. Gross abuse of office to be found in A, accompanied by Durandera Saresh Mutuma to the Ethics and Corruption Commission, the EACC, dated 11 August 2023, and the attachment to it, a copy of which is produced on pages 1 to 29 of the exhibit. B, a letter by the clerk of the Assembly dated 9 October 2023, requesting a certified copy of Meru County infamous records, a copy of which produced on page 30 of the exhibit. C, a letter by the CCM for Finance dated 11 October 2023, declining to furnish a certified copy of Meru County infamous records on frivolous grounds, thus inviting an adverse inference against the governor in relation to the complaints raised by Mutuma Saresho Durandera, a copy of which is produced on pages 31 to 32 of the exhibits. D. Payslips on Dr. John Toiti, Joseph Kedure Mberia, and Kenneth Kimadi Mbae, copies of which are produced on pages 33 to 41 of the exhibits. And E. The Maua Chief Magistrate Court miscellaneous criminal application number E085 of 2023, a copy of which is produced on pages 42 to 47 of the exhibits. F. Charge sheets against Saresh Monene Kanga, Araya Samaritan, and Isaiah Ntoribi Keyoki, employees of the county government, relating to the violence that erupted at the governors of Korea Rally at Makiri, copies of which are produced on pages 48 to 49 of the exhibits. G. Payslips for Saresh Monene Kanga, Araya Samaritan, and Isaiah Ntoribi Keyoki, confirming their status as employees of the county, copies of which are produced on pages 50 to 51 of the exhibit. And H. A video recording of the violence that erupted at the Korea Rally held at Makiri on 16 September 2023, which is saved in the flash disk presented here with, and the transcript of which is produced on pages 52 to 53 of the exhibits. County 2. Nepotism and related unethical practices. 12. The governor has grossly violated, among others, 1. Article 10, 232, 235, and 236 of the Constitution. 2. Section 12, 17, and 24 of the Public Officer Ethics Act 2003. 2. Section 13(1), B, F, 16 and 24 of the Leadership Integrity Act 2012. And 4. Section 55, 59, 59A, 60, 62, 63, 64, and 65 of the County Government Act 2012. The County Government Act, by engagement, connivance all complicity in the following: A. Fraudulently misrepresenting the governor's relatives as a technical team for purposes of travel to China to inspect and certify cancer treatment equipment while knowing that the governor's relatives are not medical professionals. B. Employing Edwin Mutuma Murangeri, who is a nephew to the governor's husband, as the CEO of Meru Youth Service MYS and acting chief officer of the Department of Finance. C. The designation of Nefat Kenywa, who is the governor's brother-in-law, as the director of external linkages without transparent and competitive recruitment. And D. Assigning diplomatic duties, namely engagement with foreign diplomats and dignitaries to a unqualified